Alright, we're back for the next homework assignment, which, as it states here, print the lyrics to the Christmas carol, 12 Days of Christmas, taking advantage of the repetition in the song. Okay, 12 Days of Christmas. I couldn't really remember the song. It's been a while. So I looked it up on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is my friend. 12 Days of Christmas song. And there seems to be many different versions. If you scroll down, we have like the Scotland, I don't know how to say this, but this islands, France. And they have some documentation on origins and other oddities about the song. But let's go back into the lyrics. The 12 Days of Christmas is a cumulative song, meaning that each verse is built on top of the previous verse. There are 12 verses, each describing a gift given by my true love on one of the 12 days of Christmas. Okay. There are many variations in the lyrics, yada yada yada. Skip that. Let's go to the song. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. Then the second line, second day is, on the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. The subsequent verses follow the same pattern, each adding one new gift and repeating all of the earlier gifts so that each verse is 1 line longer than its predecessor. And then here are the gifts: 4 calling birds, 5 gold rings, 6 geese, all the way down to 12 drummers drumming. So in tackling this problem, I already created a project. First, we need some of this dialogue. Yeah, let's go to the project, open the file. Don't care. Let's take the gifts. Gifts. And we can put them in a list, array. Alright. We have a partridge in a pear tree. Take this. Copy. Two turtle doves. 3 French hens. If you notice, these down here, they just wrote out the number. Well, I mean, they wrote out the actual number, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to 12. Up here, they put it in wording, 2, 3. If you care about changing them, you can. I don't. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, now that we have all of these, let's write a function to test a few things out so that we know what we can and cannot do. You can call it testing. It doesn't really matter. This is not going to be the final function. This is just learning. If we pass in the gifs, and these gifs are, hold on, gifs. I believe they're strings, and I believe there's 12 of them. And I believe this syntax is incorrect. And I forgot to declare it. That's why it's not showing. Here we go. Now that it's officially declared, we can pass them into here. Let's write a print statement. For gift in gifs, iter. Yeah, that looks like it's correct. Print, and let's print this gift. So what we're doing now is just passing the list of gifts into a function and see if we can iterate over them. Call this testing, and we pass in gifs. Ooh. Cargo run. And looks like we have all of our gifs. We have a partridge in a pear tree, 2 turtle doves, all the way down to 12 drummers drumming. Okay. In order to utilize the iterative nature of this, we're gonna have to know like index, right? Know what day it is. So days. We should get to days. Let's write some days in. So if you notice in the song, they always say the first day, second day, third day. Those aren't numbers. So let's days. We can do this in another array. Let days equal, ooh, not that. And make this the first day. Second day. Third day. Fourth day. Fifth day. Sixth day. Seventh, let me put that into a string. Seventh day. Eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Yeah. So now we have 12 days. Let's pass this in. Days has the same signature, which if you scroll up to the top, you can see it here. Signature, pointer to a string, and 12. Pointer to string, 12. And if you want to do specific days, I'm pretty sure we can do a numerator, which will give us the index. So if we do enumerate, you notice how this changed? This is now usize plus string. Usize is going to be the index of the item that we're looking at. In order to utilize that, we need to use a tuple to capture index and gift. Or gift would have been a tuple, but we can break it up. And now that it is broken up, let me just move this. I don't think we need this song anymore. We can reference it later, but make this bigger. Oh yeah. Actually, that's probably a little too big. move this over to the side a little bit. Huh, that is weird. But I guess it's still good. So now we can see what I'm typing. Passing days. Now we have enumerator, which is the index, and we can say like print. Ooh, not that. Do things like print on the blah day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. It doesn't have to have a period, it's a song. And the days, we passed in days, and we can use the index as the entry to figure out what day we want. At 0 day we have first, second, third, and so on. Let's see if this works. See if this gives us something similar to what we want. I'll go run. I have an error. And I said it used, this came in. I accidentally called you. Let's try this again. All right, we have on the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day, 2 turtle doves. On the third day. All right, so now we have somewhat of the song. At least we have some of the lines. So let's try to write our actual function now. So function, let's call it Christmas song. And we got to do this by days. So we know that on the first day we were given this. On the second day we were given this. And we always go backwards, seemingly. But let's figure this out. And make this a U32. Days are going to be positive. Not printing out any. It's not returning anything. So we don't have to have a return statement. And because it'll make it easier, we can actually, our days and stuff is already written there. Let's just pass in the days and the gifts as well, so we don't have to rewrite it and copy it into this. Days, we're going to say that was a pointer string 12, and the gifts, right? Gifts, which is also a pointer string 12. Cool, now we have everything we really want. And let's see, what did we want to do here? For day, and let's do arrays. 0 because the index of the arrays go from 0 to whatever number of days that we care about. N is the number of days that we care about. And we want them in reverse. I believe we looked at this. The reversing of it. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. But if we go to control flow, if you look at the book, at one point in time, might have been in functions how they work. No, it was in control flow. Right here, actually. They do the reverse for the countdown lift off. You can go back to that section if you care to see how it was actually written, but this is the syntax, so meh. Let's go back to our editor. Let's see if we can get this correct. That rev. Okay. And the song always starts off with on the blank day of Christmas, right? So let's do an if statement. If day is equal to n minus 1, sounds about right. Print and we have that string down here, right? On the blank day of Christmas. Control copy. And then we also need to print the gift. print line. What was the gift that the person sent me? Gifts, out of gifts, and then we pass in the day. Okay, so we have on the blank day of Christmas, my true love sent to me, and then we have the gift for that day being sent out. This is no longer index, this is day. Day, yeah. Another thing that we need to worry about is the last lines. So for example, 12 days of Christmas, right? If we look at these two examples, we have on the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me the gift for the second day, which is 2 turtle doves. And the last line is, and a partridge in a pear tree. And has been added here. Because the first gift is a partridge in a pear tree. They have an and now. So let's go back to our editor. Let's deal with that case. Else, if it is equal, if day is equal to 0, which is going to be the last day, we want an and in our sentence. Print, get rid of this n, and then gifts, day, that sounds about right, cool. And then for any other case, we just want to print out the gift, right? Believe so. We'll find out. We'll print this out soon and see what it gives us. Gifts, day. Okay. So let's test this out for a specific day. Let's go with the third day of Christmas. So Christmas song, day 3. And we have to pass in the days array, and we also have to pass in the gifts array. Gifts. Let's see if that compiles. Oh, this is blocking. And we have 4 errors. So the errors we're getting are slice indices are type U sign or range of U sign. However, our day that we're passing in here is U32. So like we did in what homework assignment was it? I think it was the first homework assignment. I can't remember what it was exactly, but the temperature one. In the temperature one, we learned about converting. So let's convert this to U sign. And convert this one to U sign. And this one to U sign. You size. Keep saying sign. You size. As you size. Hopefully those are the 4 errors that they were talking about. Let's find out. We have a warning, dead code. That's probably testing because we're not calling it. Yep. We're not using you anymore. But before we delete you, let's see what we have here. Oh, here it is. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 friends' hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Alright, so far it looks like we got what we wanted, at least for the third day. However, the only thing that's sort of awkward is how that A is capitalized. We can probably fix that. But first, let's get rid of this dead code. It's no longer being used. It should go away by testing. And here we go. So given that it returns a string, it might have something to make it lowercase. 2 lowercase, that looks like something we want. 2 lowercase. So now if we run this again, we have and a partridge in a pear tree, and that is lowercase now, which is nice. Okay, so that was day 3. Now if we wanted to see all of the days, let's see how we can go about doing that. Probably just iterate over it, right? So for day in 0 to 13, Is it? Because it has to go through 12. Let's try 12 first. And then put that in here. Change 3 to day. And because these are just going to give us new lines. Why is that indentation weird? Okay. Preemptively, let's just print a couple new lines. I want spacing. And let's see what this gives us. Okay. So far I noticed that the last one is the 11th day and not the 12th day. So it looks like we're off by 1. That's something to keep in mind. Let's see if we can go all the way to the top. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. Capitalized. Nice. Then on the second day, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day, 4, because we didn't change it. We use numbers from now on. Meh. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, yada yada yada. And then go all the way down to the 11th day, seemingly. So we're missing a day. And since we're missing a day, let's just try to amp this one up by 1. And hopefully that's to give us the answer. So let's try this again. Or maybe, can I clear this? Yeah, I can clear. Try this again. So I should be able to go all the way to the top. First day, nothing changed. Second day, nothing changed. Third, fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and the 12th day. Alright, so we have the 12 days of Christmas. One thing that is bothering me is it's off by 1 thing. We're iterating over from 0 to 13, meaning we have 13 different indices, 0 to 12. This should technically only need to be 12. But if that is the case, then I think we're off by 1 here. Let's make that a +1 and make that an N. Hopefully that works. So we still have the 12. We still have the 11th, still have the 10th, still have the 9th day. Let's go all the way to the first day, see if that's still here. And we still have the first day. Alright, so in summary, minimize this. What we have is, we have the days, we have the gifts, we have a iteration from 0 to 12, non-inclusive, so 0 to 11 inclusive. And then we have a function that prints out each verse. And as you saw, let's open the terminal again. Like here's the second day. This is a verse. The number, I guess 0, 1, 1 came in here. And the index for 1 is 2 turtle doves. So that's the second day. And that filled out this verse. And it just iterates over it in reverse in terms of the numbers. That's how it goes from all the way down here. Let's say you get 8, which is technically the 7th number, or 7 in terms of index, 0 to 7. And then it just goes 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, printing everything out. And there we have it. We have our 12 Days of Christmas song in Rust. Thank you for watching. Hope it was enjoyable. Hope it was entertaining. Peace.